Since Labor Day 2000, the Employment Justice Center, or EJC, has worked to secure, protect, and promote workplace justice for low-wage workers by providing free legal advice and assistance to more than 10,000 workers with employment law problems at our workers' rights clinics. At the same time, we've returned $7.5 million in back pay and damages to the pockets of low-wage workers. The EJC has also achieved legislative victories that have reformed wage enforcement and the public workers' compensation system in the district, educated thousands of workers about their rights and responsibilities on the job, and launched 3 vibrant community organizing groups. Our strategic plan addresses the EJC's most important goals: expanding our programs to provide even more clients with the high-quality services we're known for, offering our own staff opportunities for professional and personal growth, developing resources to support and strengthen our programs, and providing our volunteers with meaningful opportunities to seek justice for all workers. The EJC takes a holistic approach to achieving workplace justice, using legal services, policy advocacy and reform, community organizing, and education. The centerpiece and gateway of the EJC's work is our workers' rights clinics. Last year, the EJC provided free legal services in over 1,250 intakes for low-income workers with employment law problems at our clinics. The EJC's organizing program brings workers with similar issues together to effect change and has secured multiple victories, such as passage of the anti-wage theft legislation. Finally, the EJC's educational program provides bilingual information to low-income individuals and community members about their employment rights. With a very small staff, the EJC relies on volunteers to operate our programs. Advising attorneys donate pro bono hours valued at more than $400,000 each year to provide legal advice and assistance at the EJC workers' rights clinics. We use social media to find and inform supporters of workplace justice and involve partner organizations and allies in fun and innovative educational programs like Trick or Treat for a Healthy DC, our Halloween paid sick leave education initiative. During the last quarter of the year, the EJC management team considers our current strategic plan as well as client and organizational needs to prepare an action and accountability plan. The staff reviews the plan at the beginning of the year and after the conclusion of each quarter, notes progress and makes amendments as necessary. Results are analyzed for progress and to ensure the feedback of clients has been implemented into our efforts. In addition to providing a roadmap for our services for the year, the action plan also serves as a meaningful tool for measuring staff performance, in addition to our formal performance evaluation process. The EJC is the only organization in metropolitan D.C. providing free, comprehensive employment law services to low-wage workers. We are also unique in the nation for our effective combination of legal services, advocacy, and community organizing. In our education program, we educate workers and community members about their rights and responsibilities at the workplace. Understanding that workers need assistance in protecting those rights, we conduct regular and frequent workers' rights clinics where experienced employment lawyers volunteer to offer advice and brief services. EJC staff attorneys litigate on behalf of low-wage workers and the working poor. Our advocacy staff is also at our weekly clinics, speaking to workers and asking about their work and working conditions. Our clients' experiences and the stories they tell us form the basis for our advocacy agenda. Over the past decade, the EJC has provided free legal advice and assistance to more than 10,000 low-income workers with employment law problems at the EJC's Workers' Rights Clinic, returning $7.5 million in back pay and damages to the pockets of low-wage workers. The EJC has also achieved many legislative victories, educated thousands of workers about their rights and responsibilities on the job, and launched 3 vibrant community organizing groups. The Injured Workers Advocates continue to work to put back in place protections for injured DC workers that were removed during the 2008 budget crisis. Although passage of the Accrued Sick and Safe Leave Act in 2008 was a great success, last-minute pressure by DC's important restaurant lobby resulted in an exemption for tipped workers and a requirement that employees work 1,000 hours for a single employer before they're eligible for benefits. In the low-wage industries where many of the EJC's clients work, people usually work limited hours or change jobs frequently, making it difficult to qualify, or they may simply not be aware of the law. In addition, the exemption of tipped workers raises public health concerns when the tipped workers in food service are forced to come to work sick because they cannot afford to stay home. The EJC continues to fight these and other battles. The EJC has traditionally relied on one-year service fellows to coordinate our workers' rights clinics. Their duties typically include training, scheduling, and maintaining communications with clinic volunteers, staffing the front desk at clinics, maintaining all clinic materials and statistics, and conducting in-office interviews when required for emergency or unusual cases. With additional resources, the EJC could fund a permanent clinic coordinator who would also give us the capacity to develop programs using our new remote clinic equipment and to improve service delivery in both of our clinic locations. Each year, we provide legal assistance to more than 1,200 workers at our workers' rights clinics, including a small number of Maryland residents. However, demographic trends are showing more and more low-wage workers living and working in Maryland. The EJC recently received generous funding from the Mariah Foundation to purchase laptops, MiFi cards, and desktop scanners to enable us to set up remote clinics with the help of community partners in underserved and under-resourced communities. But we need the human resources to develop the right programs. At the EJC, we have seen the difference we can make in workers' lives, and with your help, we can continue to secure, protect, and promote workers' rights.